Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Parlay Gang. Sports gambling made easy. I am your host, Ife, here with my brother T.O., here with my other brother, Vic, to bring you our Week 10 episode of the 2024 NFL season. We are basically at the halfway mark. We done hit two parlays so far this year. We cooking up. We came really close last week. I know I was one game away. I know T.O. was close. We had some close calls, man, but we cooking up. We hoping to turn it up real hard this second half of the season, man. We're here to bring y'all the money and bring y'all these winnings. So we going harder than ever. I'm doing more research than I've ever done before. I've been so close I can taste it. So we're gonna keep cooking it up for y'all, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in and staying with us. So let's get the party started. T.O., how you feeling this week?
Man, I ain't feeling too good, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like I fucked myself,
It's
man.
undefeated.
On my parlay last week. I feel like last week, this past week was a good week for me to win. I tweaked by putting some teams on there that I shouldn't have, and I'm mad at myself for it. But there's always another week, man. And then we only got half of the season left, so it's getting down to crunch time, man. We got to make some big splashes coming real soon because the game's going to get real small come playoff time. So it ain't gonna be a lot of money to be made out there. So got to get it right now for sure.
Yeah, we get it, gotta get it, man. I'm trying to hit my 20K quota. I got 15,000 to go, and it's looking real slim. So hey, I had a 15K weekend before. I can do 15K weekend
Hey,
again. So
for
just
sure.
gotta keep pushing. Vic, how you feeling?
Oh man, hey, I'm feeling good, man. Uh, like you said, we're at that halfway point now. So, but it's not overthinking the room. So I'm feeling real good. Definitely feeling confident as these weeks go on. It's not overthinking the room, not outthinking myself. I kind of got a little bit beside myself. I had some things that I felt, I knew was gonna happen. I knew that I woke up. I was like, the Cowboys about to get smoked. There's some things I'm like, you know what? So I placed, my little back end bet. So, we covered, hit a little bit, but when we hit the big swing that we wanted. But we feeling good. So I'm ready to do the damn thing. So feeling real good this week. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm ready to bounce back. I'm having an extra shitty week because of what the Eagles did to me. And I deserve every bit of it. So,
And I
yeah,
enjoyed it. I
yeah,
I, I enjoy watching you suffer on the hands of the Eagles. I enjoy
yeah,
that shit
First,
because
yeah,
cause you a Eagles hater, but yet you still be paying your money, and I love it. That shit
yeah.
be
hey,
funny as hell.
I'm
That
trying to
shit be
go with
funny.
where the money is, man. That was one of the flukiest games
it was a fluke
to
game. That was just
lose
a
your
fluke
money.
game, bro.
They had that shit signed, sealed, and delivered,
That's
and
a
they
The
fluke.
fu-
still find a way to fuck me.
the funny the
No, it wasn't. It was
the
that was just fluky, bro. The refs, with the Saquon fumble, that's all it was, bro. Just be funky,
the
bro.
funny the funny
The
thing about
Saquon
it,
fumble, bro.
that's the same thing the Eagles did to me a couple years ago. Cost me $1,200. These motherfuckers let the Panthers come back from 21-3 and lose the game.
I
Cost me
remember.
$1,200. That's the only thing that fucked my
I
bet
didn't.
up.
Hey,
I
That's what
remember
started the
that.
Eagles hate for me. That's
hey,
what
that's why.
started
That's
the
why I
Eagles
take them.
hate.
Hey, that's why I took them straight up, baby. I just took them just. Took
Lesson
them
learned,
straight up.
man. That's $2,500 towards my 20K mark. But hey, it is what it is. You gotta have a short term memory in this betting shit. Every week is a new week to make some money. I'm here to make some. My lucky jersey couldn't survive the Eagles bullshit last week. That's how close it came. Like I had my lucky jersey on. It was literally one game away from hitting. It's so man. Anyway, we'll get to it.
Isn't it ironic that it's the Eagles though?
That's the
How
crazy part.
ironic is that?
Hey,
That's
it's,
the
it's ironic
crazy
that y'all
part.
hate so much on these Eagles, man.
How
Stop
ironic is that?
fucking hating.
And guess what? And you're gonna bet on the Eagles again.
I like them this week. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's
And
the
you're gonna bet
best.
on the Eagles
It's one of
again.
the best. It's the best bet of the week,
Nah,
baby. One of the
I don't
best
think
bet.
so. I don't think so. I can see the Cowboys fighting for their life against the boys at home, but we'll
Stop,
we'll
bro.
get
Them
to
dudes
it.
ain't.
We'll see. They won't be on my parlay. I learned my lesson. But T.O., we're gonna start with you, man. What's your week 9 takeaways?
Yeah, I only got about two takeaways this week. My first takeaway for week 9 is that them Chiefs might three-peat. Now that they got D-Hop, when he clicking with Patrick Mahomes, the way he clicking, boy, that motherfucker D-Hop like he fresh out the draft. That motherfucker's catching shit, man. I'm talking about catching shit over 3 people, 1 person. One man, it don't even matter. Back in the end zone, D-Hop looked great. That's all Patrick Mahomes needed was another weapon like that. Him and Kelsey. Shit. Then he got Xavier Worthy to throw in the mix here and there. Got P-Ron coming up the backfield. Kareem Hunt running strong. Another 100-yard rushing game and a touchdown. Then when Pacheco come back, that offense gonna look crazy. Defense solid. I mean, as far as like the front line is solid. The DB's not too solid, but Chiefs like they might three-peat. They 8-0. It's looking crazy for them. But then my other takeaway is I'm so glad that Dak Prescott kept it real and said the Cowboys fucking suck. That was the highlight of the week because goddamn the whole world thinking it. It was refreshing to hear a Cowboys player for himself say that they fucking suck. That was really refreshing. And I really enjoy hearing him say that shit on the sidelines because that is the honest to God truth. They fucking suck and they suck bad. So it was just good to see Dak Prescott admit that shit during the game on the sidelines. Yeah, man. So that's my only
I
takeaways, man.
agree.
It was an interesting week of football though. It was some good games that went into overtime and shit like that. A lot of shootouts and shit like that. And I told y'all, man, last week. I told y'all my first bet was the Vikings -4.5 against the Colts. That was the best bet of the week. If you didn't take that bet last week, you a fool.
Boy,
And
y'all
I like it
barely
again
got it.
this week.
Y'all was
I
Man,
pussyfooting
barely got
listen,
around.
shit.
bro.
Ain't no
Look,
barely
man.
got.
I called this. I was about to make a last minute bet, bro.
And I told you.
You ain't about to have me. Yeah, you about to
I
have me
told you to take
stressed.
one
I
with the
was.
spread though. I told you to take one
I
with the
was
spread.
had me, bro. You ain't about to have me stressed out, bro. Y'all boys barely, bro, out there. Man, hell no.
Man, bro, the Colts
Hell
offense only
no.
scored 6 points. That's it.
Okay.
Except for
John,
Josh
All right.
Darnold threw that pick six. Other than that, the score would have been
Okay.
6-21.
Okay.
Vic, man,
The
give me your
Vikings.
week 9 takeaways.
Hey, that's a great segue. The Vikings are not a Super Bowl team. They're not going to the Super Bowl. The
Crazy.
Vikings, they're gonna stress you out. Sam Darnold he is playing solid football, but he is I'm not gonna say he's gonna go back into that punkin mode, but he is a solid B quarterback, and he's not gonna win you a Super Bowl unless he's throwing the ball 10 times per game, bro. And y'all running game ain't all that that's going to be more so powerful to lean on, a strong enough running game to lean on to help you guys finish and make it to the Super Bowl, my brother. So that is my takeaway. They won the game and they're going to do good. They're going to win some more ball games, but Super Bowl, I do not see it. I'm sorry, and they're not going to stress me out. That is my first takeaway. Good. Okay, so my next takeaway is this. My takeaway is, fellas, the fucking overtime. Go for if you are the away team, if if you push your game into overtime, period, bro, go for two and get the fuck out of there, bro. Let me here's my notes right here. They who was it?
New
The Tampa
England.
Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield. He said, "Oh shit, I gave this nigga the ball." Hey, this motherfucker knew it was over. He said, "Hey, he should have just took off his shoulder pads right there on the sideline, bro.
Yep.
He
Mm.
knew it was." Hey, because Patty Mahomes went out there and orchestrated something masterful, bro. That was a motherfucking masterclass.
Yep.
Andy Reid, him and Andy Reid, hey, bro, that combination, that's the best quarterback, head coach combination fucking ever, bro. I love Andy Reid, since back in his Eagles days.
Better than
Dolphin,
Brady and Belichick?
man, yes, bro. Like I'm talking about from a schematic together point. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick didn't talk. Motherfuckers barely liked each other. So I'm just talking about, just on the same wavelength, motherfuckers can go. The Dolphins overtime, man. Opportunities, bro. You got to take them opportunities, especially with the rules being first team to score. Rules is different in the regular season than they are in the postseason. Um, the Patriots, the Seattle Seahawks lost, and then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bro. All four. Hey, bro, you gotta take your shot. Go for two. I understand the percentages is I believe that the percentage is like 30% chance of you getting it, but hey, when you in those type of environments, them hostile, them divisional games, all these was divisional games except for and then primetime game. So when you in those type of atmospheres, bro, you got to go for two, bro. You got to get up out of there. You got to try and get the game over with because you're playing with fire when you can let the opposing team win the toss, potential chance of winning the toss and going down the field, especially when you have really, really good quarterback play, like really, really good quarterback play. So those are the type of things that happen. And then, you just gotta, I say go for two. I understand the percentage is low, but you gotta read the temperature in the room and understand the flow of the game. We need to get out there with a dub. So those are my takeaways. But I enjoy watching these overtimes because a lot of people don't like, oh man, I think both teams should get the ball. Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Man, stop them niggas. Stop them motherfuckers, bro. Shit, defense step up, make a stop, just like you made the now Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Their defense was playing solid the whole game. Vita Vea was out there balling. I think he had like 9 tackles, bro, 8, 9 tackles. But you just got to make the stops, bro. Like, don't get those great quarterbacks a chance to march down the field, and then the defense just got to make the stops. So I like it how I like the rules how they are. I don't have a problem with it at all because at the end of the day, you get paid just like they get. You just got to stop them, make the plays, and make the stop. So, but yeah, that's my takeaways for the week, though.
Yeah, a couple takeaways for me. I definitely agree with you, man. As soon as I saw the Patriots tie that game, score that last touchdown, I said y'all got to go for two. Y'all got a losing record. You have nothing to lose. Go ahead and get a win. Don't send this shit to overtime. You send it to overtime, you lose by a field goal. Bucks,
Right.
you playing against Patrick Mahomes, 2-time Super Bowl champion, about to three-peat. You don't go to overtime. You just go for two and you live it out. Make sure you got the best play called up. Shoot your shot, win or lose, you go home. But overtime with them, it ain't worth it, especially if you got a losing record already. Um, but I'll go with my week 9 takeaways. First, the Bears coaching. Matt Eberflus, he has to be one of the most incompetent coaches I've seen in a very long time. It still blows my mind that y'all was in a very competitive game against the Commanders. You give a fullback trap to an offensive lineman who fumbles the ball. I'm still tripping on that one.
Yeah,
That's
that
some
shit wow.
that's some shit you
Right.
do when you up 4 touchdowns with nothing to lose and you just fucking around. But to do that with the game on the line, despicable. And then that performance that they had against the Cardinals. I'm still trying to do my analysis on the Cardinals because I think they're a very good run team and they're playing a lot better on defense. But I don't know if that was the Cardinals or if that was the Bears. And that's where it gets tricky at because the Bears' offensive line has regressed significantly, and Caleb Williams did not have any time to really throw in that pocket. He is starting to regress significantly as well. But I will say the Bears have a tendency to beat up on the weaker teams. So I just don't know if the Cardinals are good or if the Bears are bad. So that's where it gets tricky at.
And I think they run the game is pretty solid though,
The
because they
running
been
game
running
is
on.
extremely, yeah, they
James
They
run
Conner
very
the
well.
truth.
Yeah, he be
Conner the
running
truth
on any
now.
defense. It be
Yeah.
matchups where I'll be like, I don't think James Conner gonna do good this week. It's
So
still run for 100 yards on their ass.
so Gannon, who Eagles, phenomenal defensive coach, bro. Like he gonna get them boys ready to play, whether they're in the games, they're fighting, So I think and that's I had the Bears. I teased it up to 4. I thought the Bears was gonna make it competitive, but on my other bet, I had Arizona winning. All right, I felt it coming. I feel like honestly, the Bears have beat up on bad teams, and that's where I felt about it. Caleb is he he is not showing the poise that Jaden Daniels is showing. Like I felt it coming this year. He's not showing it. He shows his talent as he's progression when he's off script, but on script, bruh. There's no way you should be coming out of the game just like your first 10 plays is scripted normally. There's no way you should be coming out of the game without trying to establish a rhythm. Bad coaching, of course, but at the end of the day, bro, like dudes, like, y'all been playing football. Like, football's football. Like it's not rocket science. And some of these coaches, like you said, some of these coaches is like even who's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like I don't see how you didn't make it. I don't see how you made it through the weekend without being fired. Also, like I mean, it's just amazing to me. And I just still, bro, that Arizona team is hard to catch a beat on, but it's something about them that they gonna fight, and they have a grind about them, but they just gonna fight, man. So that's the way I look at it when I look at them for sure.
Yeah, so that's the thing, man. So we'll see. This weekend against the Jets is going to show me a lot about the Arizona Cardinals. But that Bears
Yeah,
defense, I mean, that Bears, I can see them blowing out the New England Patriots this week just because they're not a very good team and they can't run the ball. So we're going to see, man. But that was my first takeaway. My second takeaway is the Detroit Lions they're the number one team in the NFL to me, next to the Ravens. I think, and I think they might be. I think I will put them.
How the fuck is you? Go
I
ahead,
think
continue, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead, continue.
I think the listen to me. I think that this is my rankings. I think Detroit Lions is the number one offense. I mean, the number one team in the NFL. I think the Kansas City Chiefs is two, followed by the Ravens. Now I know you. This is why I say this. I think the Detroit Lions is the most physical team in the NFL. I think they
yeah,
take pride in being tough. I think they take pride in being physical. And I think when it comes to December weather, when it's fucking 35 degrees outside and niggas don't really want to catch the ball, I think Detroit with that offensive line can line up against anybody in the NFL and run the ball for 4 plays and get 10 yards with fucking 1 minute left to go in the fourth quarter. And I don't think nobody in the NFL can stop it. I just don't. I'm seeing them be physical and win all these games and defying all the trends strictly based on physicality. These niggas threw for the nigga Jared Goff threw for like 70 yards against the Titans and beat them 52 to whatever they beat them by. Like that shit is crazy. Then they go out and just out physical the Green Bay Packers. That wasn't even a great offensive game. They're winning games without even being explosive on offense. It's not taking late,
not defensively.
late, great defining drives or anything like that to win these games. Like they're just winning them in any way they need to win them, and they're doing it with physicality. So that's who I got as the number one team. Now we'll see what happens. They got to go to the Houston Texans this week and play a very tough game. We'll see how it lines up. But that's just what I think. And then my last
They gonna
takeaway, real quickly, I need y'all to really start putting some respect on the Los Angeles Chargers defense.
next.
The defense. The offense leaves a lot to be desired. What I've seen with my offense, we play great for the first half of every game. We'll give you an explosive. We'll give you some runs. We'll give you some touchdowns. And then the second half, we don't do shit. We're gonna score 3 points in the second half, maybe seven, and that's it. But what I said at the first episode of this season has been coming true in every fucking game. I said we're gonna play tough ass defense. We're gonna make the games tough. They're gonna be one possession games, and we're gonna win some and we're gonna lose some. We lost against Arizona. We smoked the Cleveland Browns boots and turned Jameis Winston into a fucking pumpkin. That's what we did. The defense is legit. It really is. Put some respect on their name. Jim Harbaugh is doing exactly what the fuck I said he was going to do. He came in, changed the culture, and niggas is playing physical, hard nosed defense. We not winning the fucking Super Bowl this year. We have an opportunity to make it to the playoffs. We ain't going to do shit when we get to the playoffs. But when you get there with a great defense and a good run game, anything is possible. But this is our rebuild year. Next year, you would not want to fuck with the Chargers. Period. Now, niggas ain't here. Niggas rolling their eyes. Minnesota, they might go on a 5-game losing streak. The Eagles almost lost to the fucking Jaguars. I
Oh
don't want to hear
God.
shit coming out of Big Mouth about the fucking
Oh
Eagles
my God. I ain't even talk.
whatsoever.
Listen, first off,
I don't want to
I
hear
ain't, I
shit
ain't
from
mention. I'll
y'all.
try to keep it real. I ain't even mention my Eagles, but you talking about almost lost, bro. We made the players, big time players make big time plays in big games, bro. And we made plays to win the game,
And
bro. Period.
quickly,
Point blank. Period.
quickly.
Big play after big play after big play after big play,
No,
nigga.
but y'all
So
have
let's stop.
next to
Let's stop. Let's
Matt
stop the hate.
Eberflus. No, but next to Matt Eberflus, y'all literally have one of the most retarded, if not retarded, coach I've
Yeah,
ever
we do.
seen in my life. The nigga
Yeah.
left like 8 points on the board, experimenting
He rough around
with
the edges.
2 point
He rough around the edges,
conversions
but we
that
still get him
almost
dubs.
lost y'all the game.
That's okay. We
Y'all
rough
should
around
have
the edges.
wanted
He
to
rough
lose
around the
that
edges.
game because he would have got
No,
fired. Y'all should have wanted to
no.
lose.
Nah, we don't want to. Nah, we don't. Nah,
Let me
not
tell you
tonight,
what's
Jack.
gonna happen.
And y'all would have lost
Oh my God.
if Sunshine didn't make that pass. If he would
Hey,
have threw it to somebody, y'all probably would have lost that
if
game by 1 point.
But
if
guess
was a
what, Vic?
fifth,
You know why I'm happy though? Because he's going to
if was
fuck
a
y'all
fifth,
when y'all need him the most. And it's gonna
if was a
cost y'all
fifth.
the playoffs
Okay, that's
or a
perfect.
playoff
Okay,
game. Yeah, this was gonna
all right.
happen. So keep him.
Okay.
Please keep him for the rest of the
Mm-hmm.
year. And what we're gonna
He'll be
do
here for the
is
rest of the year. He's not going nowhere.
I'm gonna have the editor rewind up week
Okay,
10 where I
he's not going
said
nowhere.
Sirianni's gonna cost y'all a fucking playoff game. And when he does
Hey,
it, we're gonna definitely gonna do a recap because he's gonna fuck
okay,
y'all when y'all need him the most. He is
okay.
an incompetent
I
head
understand,
coach.
but we won. We're still missing the point. Like we won the game.
Okay,
Like period. Like
all
I
right.
just got
the
to
game
double.
really wasn't even close.
I just got to
Like the
double. I
game.
just got to double back real quick.
Oh my
How the
God!
fuck you
Why?
got the Ravens ranked ahead of my Vikings when these motherfuckers lost to the Raiders
You,
and the Browns? Are you crazy?
hold on.
Any
In
given
front of the
Sunday,
Vikings,
Tommy,
just
nobody give a
I
fuck
don't give
about
a
that.
damn.
nobody give a
Any
fuck
given
about two goddamn
Sunday, 2
Vikings.
weeks, 2 fucking weeks.
Why are you
The
still?
Raiders though, the Raiders. Let's be for real. The Raiders is 2-7. They lost to the Raiders. No excuse.
The Chiefs,
No excuse.
the Chiefs beat the Raiders by fucking 7 points. What are you saying?
Why are you mentioning these Ravens right? I mean, why are you mentioning these Vikings though? Like, why are you even talking about them?
Because
The
we was 5-0, and
Y'all was.
we have the best
Y'all
defense
was.
in the league.
Keyword y'all was.
We have the
Y'all
best
was.
defense in the league. When it
and
comes
y'all
to
lost to the
turnovers,
Rams.
Y'all was 5-0, and now
yeah,
y'all
come on. All right, we lost to the
6-2.
Rams, but let's not act like the Rams don't have a potent offense with Cooper Kupp, Puka Nakua, and Kyron Williams. Let's not
Y'all
act
do,
like
but
they don't have a good offense.
y'all should never lost to them though. Y'all should have never lost to them.
But the Ravens lost to the Raiders and the Browns. They fucking 6-3.
And they got
Come
the
on
number
now, put some
one
And see,
respect
they
on
got
the
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 number
goddamn
one
Brown,
name.
run
you never
offense
with the Browns game. It's a
in the
divisional
NFL.
game. You never that the whole division. You never know what's gonna happen in that division,
The
bro.
Raiders though,
It
the
happens,
Raiders
bro. It happens.
without Devontae Adams,
It happens.
Nah, he played that game.
did he play that game?
hmm
Yeah, he played that game. He had like
But
10
guess what?
targets. He's balling.
I said what I said. I'm just looking at the game, man. The eye in the sky don't lie. The
But
Minnesota Vikings,
we lost to the Lions by 2 points.
boy, they got the
You said
tape
they the
on
best
y'all.
team in the league, right?
Yeah,
They the
yeah,
best team in the league,
yeah.
according to you. We lost to them by 2 points, but
I know.
we not even ranked higher than
Yeah,
the
because
Ravens. What you talking about?
the tape is out on Sam Darnold, man. The defense are
Man,
adjusting to him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
All
Go cry
right,
me a
we're
river.
gonna see.
But
All right,
let's get to it though, man. Let's get to it.
yeah.
Diaper team of the week, Vic. Give me your diaper team of the week.
man, I'm just gonna go on the strength of pretty much everything I pretty much called was pretty much fluent throughout the week, except my diaper team of the week, straightforward. I got nothing really dramatic, nothing really crazy to go off, except for the Chicago Bears not showing up, not performing, not putting up a good game, a fight, as you will, against the Arizona Cardinals. Even though I had the Arizona Cardinals winning straight up, I thought the Bears was going to come out and fight after having that blow up Hail Mary that they had the week before. So my diaper team of the week, just straight and simple, is the Chicago Bears not showing up cost me one of my bets. So that's my diaper team of the week. Pretty straightforward, bruh. Other than that, I'm getting a beat on a lot of these games and this quarterback play. So
All right,
that's pretty much it.
I ain't
Nothing
mad
too
at it.
crazy.
T.O., who's your diaper team of the week?
Man, my diaper team is them Cleveland Browns, boy. They tricked the shit out of me. They tricked the shit out of me.
Stop
I'm
betting
like,
against them
okay, these motherfuckers,
Chargers.
they done beat the Ravens. I'm like, okay. Now they got the Chargers. It might be a close game, but they should be able to pull it out. I like the Browns with the points. Nope. Got they fucking boots smoked. And I had the Browns on all three of my bets. cooked me.
Mhm.
And on top of that, I can't even be mad because the Saints also cooked me bad. I had them on all my fucking bets. These bitch ass niggas lost to the Panthers. Cooked me. They some hoes. Saints don't have no pride. They
None
don't
at
have
all.
no pride at all. It's like, in fact, it's like they worse when Derek Carr came back. I feel like if Spencer Rattler would have played, they fuck around would have won. Derek
Oh
Carr
When
man.
came back.
Olave
I
killed
don't
them, bro.
know,
When
man. He
Olave
like
went out,
Derek
I was
Henry.
like, oh shit.
What you
Mhm.
say?
When Olave went out, I knew it was a wrap
Yeah,
for
that's
them.
what it really was.
Uh,
Yeah, Olave went out. Yeah, that's what. Cause after that, at that
Because
point,
their
he ain't had nobody to throw it
receivers
to.
is out.
He ain't had nobody
Uh,
to throw it to other when Olave went out. Shit, cause Rashid ain't. I mean,
yeah,
Raheed, whatever the fuck his name is, he ain't back yet. So he
yep.
ain't really got nobody to throw it to, man. So that shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Saints, they pissed down their leg, man. I mean, y'all know my diaper team of the week, man. It's the weak ass Philadelphia Eagles, man. And I deserve every bit of it. As soon as I knew I was going to lose that game, I had a moment of reflection. And then I was in deep thought, and a song came into my head from my college days. A good friend of mine in college, my college roommate, goes by the name of Marcus Fells. And a young girl broke his heart. His girl broke his heart, put him in a diaper. And he remixed a song from Michael Jackson, Why Ask Why. And that song played in my head the whole Sunday. And there's a specific bar in that song that continued to play in my head. And that bar was, I'm a dumbass motherfucker. I'm a stupid ass bitch. And I played that in my head all day Sunday. I was so sad and upset with myself. I could not even enjoy Monday Night Football. I, I did.
Hey, he said he couldn't enjoy
Hey,
Monday Night Football. He was stupid.
I
He said he couldn't
bro.
enjoy.
Normally, I can't wait to watch Monday Night Football. Bruh, I had no
Oh
desire
shit.
to. I didn't watch none of that game. I checked that shit. I'm like, let me check halftime. Bruh, I didn't want. I was not encouraged. I had no motivation. The Eagles
Man.
took my football spirit.
oh
That
man,
bruh, I was sad. I ain't watched no football on
Hey,
Sunday.
hey, the funniest part is when you actually realize that the Eagles was finna do it to you. The look on your face was priceless. Your whole soul left your body. You were just in a you was in a sudden state of shock. Like, what the fuck did I just do? You had a moment of like,
man,
what the fuck did I just do? That shit was hilarious.
Because this what they do. They gonna win the game, but they gonna fuck me
man,
when they win the game. If you gonna fuck my money over, I want the Eagles to lose. I can kind of live with that. But
Yeah.
for them to still win, but cost me my parlay by 2 points,
mm,
and for their dumbass coach to not kick the fucking field goals that would have covered my spread, and then for that weak ass
yeah.
fumble, bruh. So I deserve
And
it.
then he kicked a 51 yarder. Tried to.
I deserve it.
52.
I really deserve that shit.
You
The
did.
nigga, if he would have made the field goal, I would have. It was so many close calls for me to even be sweating the Eagles game, and I know better after they fucked To years ago and they fucked me before. I normally don't touch them. I don't know why I put them on my parlay, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep it pushing. But I'm a
Oh.
dumbass motherfucker. I'm a stupid ass bitch. Sincerely, Marcus Fails. The song is YXY. I think you can find it on YouTube if you type in YXY.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking it up right now, yo. I'm trying to
Hey,
find it.
the
I need
nigga
to
made a
find it.
whole song
Uh,
about how his girl broke his heart, and that's
he was
exactly how I
really hurt.
feel. Oh my God, the nigga sung it for 4 minutes. That's exactly how I
Wow.
feel. My heart is broken. They broke my heart this week. Nigga couldn't even enjoy Monday Night Football. All I could think about was $2,500 down the drain.
That's funny
But
as hell.
it's a new week, y'all. We're gonna bounce back, and that's a great segue into our Week 10 NFL best bets. We're gonna kick it off with T.O. What's your first bet for the Week 10 NFL slate?
My first bet for week 10. Me them Detroit Lions heads up versus the Texans. I feel like that's the best bet of the week. It might be a shootout, but I mean, the Lions heads up. Come on, that's a no brainer.
I can see that. That's an easy one. I ain't mad at that one.
Yeah, I can see it.
You
That
know,
de- that that
Will Anderson for the Texans is banged up. He may or may not play. He's significant to the pass rush of that defense. And like I said, I truly believe the Detroit Lions is the most physical team in the NFL right now. I just don't think nobody wants to get in front of that. So I like that pick.
that D.
Um,
I like it too. That D line they upgraded, and that team is getting after it. And that Houston Texans off O line stinks.
yeah, they do. They do. So great pickup by the Detroit Lions getting Zadarius Smith. They're gonna be. You don't want to see them in the playoffs. I just say that. Vic,
Mm-mm.
give me your best bet for the Week 10 NFL slate.
Hey, my number one, my first best bet for the Week 10 NFL slate. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers +3 against the Washington Commanders. This is one of them spots where I feel like you got a great young quarterback going against a vicious defense. Mike Tomlin is on a bye week. That team is they got a new weapon, Mike Williams now from the Jets. That's an extra receiver for Russ to throw it up to, and you know he loves to go catch them deep balls. Um, love to catch some deep balls for sure. You know, jump balls that 50-50 balls that Russ throws. So I just feel like this is a perfect spot for Jaden Daniels, not to have a bad game, but for the team as the Commanders to have a letdown game. They've been playing good football. That Giants game, they play good ball. They play good ball, but it was still just times where like they couldn't necessarily pull away. They still have they're going through. They still got their learning, their curve. They're gonna hit. They hit their bumps in the road. So I just feel like this is a letdown spot for them. So I just feel really confident in Mike Tomlin to get together, get that team together, and go up there and perform against the Commanders. I'm still not 100% trusting in that defense as well for the Commanders as well. So, and I like the way how physical, how Najee Harris is running the ball and them boys is running the ball up there in excuse me, in Pittsburgh. So I like the Washington. I'm sorry, I like the Pittsburgh Steelers with the +3 minus the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, I like that
Uh,
too, though. I
I
ain't gonna
like that
lie.
too.
I feel like the
Um,
Commanders they do for a loss.
I'm
they,
just yeah.
they are due for a loss. So I like to try to diversify the picks a little bit, but I like Detroit heads up. I like Vic with the Steelers +3. I'm gonna piggyback off Vic with the Pittsburgh Steelers +3. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Mike Tomlin as an underdog, he's a great motivator of men. Anytime he's an underdog and being underestimated, I always like my odds with Pittsburgh Steelers. With that defense and that pass rush, they have a tendency to keep games close. I like Jaden Daniels. I like the Commanders. They exceeded all expectations this season, but I don't know if they should be 3-point favorites against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I feel like that game should be a pick 'em. It should be
I agree.
some Reds, Commanders -1, Steelers -1, something like that. I don't think the Commanders should be favored by 3. I can see Pittsburgh winning this game outright, but I definitely like my chances with them to cover the spread. So give me
Yeah,
the Pittsburgh Steelers plus the 3 against the Washington Commanders.
yeah.
For
Especially after
sure.
they just had that game against the Bears, where they really only won by the last play on Hail Mary. They supposed to
And
lose to the
teams,
Bears for real.
Yeah, teams are starting to adjust to Jaden Daniels' speed and the Cliff Kingsbury's offense. Cliff
Yeah,
Kingsbury has a tendency, if you look at his track record with the Arizona Cardinals, he has a tendency for all of his offense to be very explosive and dynamic for the first half of the season, and then defense has a tendency to adjust to Cliff Kingsbury's offensive tendencies towards the second half of the season. If you look at all of his offenses, all of the years he was with Arizona Cardinals, the second year of their seasons, the defense has always got the one up against those Cliff Kingsbury offenses. So we'll see if that happens with Jaden Daniels because he's very dynamic, but so was Kyler Murray, and they still had those struggles. So we'll see. But I do like Pittsburgh Steelers with the +3. I'm gonna bounce it right back to Vic. Give me your second best bet for the Week 10 NFL slate.
My second best bet for this week 10. I normally don't do these Thursday games, but I'm gonna give me the Cincinnati Bengals. Tease it up to 7. Up a point because it's 6 right now. So give me the Cincinnati Bengals at +7 against the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens are everything that I imagine they'll be. They're going to win this game. But Joe Burrow, that divisional game is something about him just coming to the table and answering that bell that it's going to come down to. I feel like they're going to keep it within range. These Thursday games are tricky. You never know what's going to happen, especially off of rest because they're not really practice, a lot of walkthroughs. But Joe Burrow coming off a great performance, a 5-touchdown game. Lamar coming off doing what the fuck he does best, and that is keep fucking balling. King Henry doing this thing. So I'm expecting, but I am expecting the fucking the Ravens DBs stink. Like these dudes is just they'll let you back in the game. So I feel like regardless of what's going to happen in this game, that the Cincinnati Bengals will have an opportunity to keep the game relatively close, and it'll be a 7-point game, 7-point win by the Baltimore Ravens.
I ain't mad at that. I was going to take the Cincinnati Bengals with the points as well, but for our viewers, I'm going to switch my pick so we don't have too many of the same picks. Give me the New York Jets. I'm going to buy them up to 3 points against the Arizona Cardinals. I think that they found a little bit more momentum last week with that offensive performance. I saw a shift in energy after that jump man one hand catch by that phenom Garrett Wilson, the Ohio State legend. I just feel like that sparked a lot of energy with the Jets, and I feel like they're gonna come hungry, and I feel like that catch really had the potential to change their season around. I have a lot of respect for the Arizona Cardinals, but they're gonna have to show me again. Like you're gonna have to show me that y'all really are a good team. So I'm willing to bet my money against them with the Jets for them to show me that they really are a good team. I think they're gonna throw Buda Baker on Garrett Wilson, try to shake him up with some hard hits and things like that. And I think they're gonna put Devontae Adams in that slot and have him cook up. And if you're a betting man, Garrett Wilson got 2 touchdowns last week. I like my money on Devontae Adams to get 2 anytime touchdowns this week against those Arizona Cardinals. So give me this short and sweet. My only concern is that the Jets defense can be bullied with the run. So if the Arizona come out and run that ball real heavy and just really eat the clock and dominate and can't get pressure on Kyler Murray, it might be a long night for the Jets. But I do like my odds with the Jets against the Arizona Cardinals +3. They're due for a letdown stinker performance as well, similar to what they had against the Commanders. So give me the Jets +3.
Yeah, I do like the Jets to win that game against the Cardinals, but I didn't put that on my bet because the Jets already did it to me once. I won't let them do it to me again. So
I,
fuck the Jets, and I hope they lose. I don't want
I,
nothing to do with them motherfuckers no more.
Yeah.
I don't blame you one bit. I don't blame you one bit. But we're gonna
These bitches
shoot it.
lost to the Patriots. I would never forget.
I know. We're gonna kick it over to you though. Give me your second best bet for the Week 10 NFL slate.
Man, my second bet of the week would have to be my Minnesota Vikings once again. -4 versus the Jags. Does it get any better than that? Let's go. Minnesota, baby. We should smack them Jags all the way around this week. -4 should not be a problem. Give me the Vikings, man. -4 versus the Jags.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I mean, I feel like the Jags are they about ready to pack it up. I feel like they about to fire Doug
Yeah.
Peterson here real soon.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like that play. I ain't mad at it. All right, Vic, we're gonna bounce it over to you. Give me your final best bet for the Week 10 NFL slate.
My final best bet for the Week 10 NFL slate. Give me. I mean, it's a toss up. I am definitely feeling. By the way, the Buffalo Bills did. Uh, they pissed down their leg last week because I did have them plus. I did have them -6. Um, Definitely pissed down their legs against the
Dolphins.
Dolphins with that pick uh that pick that the young boy I can't think of the young receiver
What?
they tipped in his hand out of his hands and for the pick and going into the end
Oh,
zone
okay.
going towards the end zone for the Buffalo Bills which cost me that changed the game
Oh,
by the way.
Keon
Uh,
Coleman.
Count Coleman, yeah. Buffalo, but with that being said, give me the Buffalo Bills -3 versus the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are playing some solid competitive football, but the Buffalo Bills are just they're playing phenomenal, brother. They're playing good team ball. Hopefully, uh, Amari Cooper is back and from with that wrist injury, that also was a part of it. You know, having that veteran, strong receiver, for sure hands, good route runner to actually help out there with Josh Allen. It will help will help him be continue to be more comfortable and they'll develop that chemistry. But yeah, give me the Buffalo Bills. Give me the -3 versus the Indianapolis Colts.
All right. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I don't know if I love that. I feel like the Indianapolis Colts can run the ball against the Buffalo Bills, and
Oh, it's gonna be
I think that's the Buffalo Bills' weakness is their run defense. So I can see this being one of them fluky ass games where the Colts kind of keep it close, and you'd be like, "What the fuck going on with the Buffalo Bills?" That's one of low
yeah.
key one of my stay away games, but I ain't mad at
I
it.
thought last week I felt like the Dolphins game was that like they let Tua like first off they let Tua all it was all underneath routes, bruh. It was yeah. So I felt like they were doing that last week. So I feel like this week is gonna be different, but I feel real confident in it. It was either that I like there's a couple other games I like, but it's still around the same. But
All righty, To. Give me your final best bet for the Week 10 NFL slate.
you
My last and final bet for week 10. Let me get those Atlanta Falcons -3 versus
that was
the Saints.
that
I
was my
like the
other one.
Falcons -3, especially after the performance they put on against some stinking ass Cowboys. They was looking real polished. Everybody looking disciplined. They ran the ball well. They passed the ball well. The Saints just lost to the Panthers. I don't give a fuck if they mad about it. I don't give a fuck. They want to turn it up a notch next week and try to bounce back. I don't give a damn. I like how the Falcons offense is looking. They defense not too bad either. Give me the Falcons -3 versus the Saints. I think that should be a good bet for week 10 for sure.
Yeah,
I
that was my other
definitely,
one. That was my other one for sure.
yeah, I definitely like that bet. That was one of mine,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna switch it for the case, just for the love of our viewers, just so we can have some diversity in the picks. So for my final best bet for the Week 10 NFL slate, give me the Miami Dolphins. I'm gonna buy them up to
Mm.
4 against the Los Angeles Rams. The Dolphins is definitely due for a win. They low key should have beat the Buffalo Bills, which is a very, very tough defense, and they played them well. The Rams defense, and I like Jared Verse. They're playing. He's having a phenomenal rookie campaign for the defensive end for the Miami Dolphins out of Florida State. That boy is a dog. Um, but the Miami Dolphins +4 after a tough game against the Buffalo Bills. I think the Los Angeles Rams defense is going to be a more than welcomed relief as far as competitiveness when it comes to that Miami's Dolphins having to go against them. They're due for an explosive game. Tua is just going to get more and more comfortable as he returns from that concussion. They're finding more creative ways to get the ball to A-Chain. Tyreek Hill's going to get going here soon. You got Jalen
Yeah.
Waddle. You got Jonnu Smith. They got a lot of weapons that Los Angeles Rams defense have to contain. So Monday Night Football, Miami Dolphins. I can see them winning this game outright. Give me the Miami Dolphins, balled up to 4. I like them against those Los Angeles Rams. And that should do it for us. We're gonna give you a quick recap. T.O., give me a recap of your best bets for the Week 10 NFL slate.
Yes, sir. I got the Detroit Lions heads up versus the Texans. I got the Minnesota Vikings -4 versus the Jags. And I have the Atlanta Falcons -3 versus the Saints.
All righty, Vic. Give me a recap for your best bets.
Best bets of the week. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers +3 versus the Washington Commanders. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals, which is the +7 versus the Baltimore Ravens. And then finally, my final best bet, give me the Buffalo Bills -3 versus the Indianapolis Colts.
There we have it.
Those are my best bets of the week.
And the
Let's get it.
recap for my best bets for the Week 10 NFL slate, I got the Pittsburgh Steelers +3 against the Washington Commanders. I have the New York Jets +3 against the Arizona Cardinals. And then to wrap it up, Monday Night Football, I got the Miami Dolphins +4 against the Los Angeles Rams. And that is going to do it for our Week 10 episode of the end of the Parlay Gang, Sports Gambling Made Easy. All right. Like I tell y'all, we are not financial advisors. Please gamble at your own risk. We're gonna win money, we're gonna lose money, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that together. So we halfway through the NFL season. We had some really, really close calls. We could have easily been up 15K right now. We could have been down 10K as far as potential earnings, but that's just the name of the game, man. Sometimes all it takes is one game. One game can make your week, one game can break your week. But that's why we do this, man. We're going to keep shooting our shots. We're going to keep making these parlays, and we're going to keep trying to get this money. So once again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all know what to do. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, X, and what's the other one? Oh, yeah, that's it.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, X, and TikTok. Follow us at the Parlay Gang. Please hit us up in the comments, like and subscribe, share our episodes. We appreciate y'all. We're going to keep bringing y'all that content and hopefully bring y'all some winning plays for Week 10. T.O., what you got for them?
Yeah, man. Same old, man. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning in with us on TikTok. The engagement has been increasing on TikTok. And shout out to everybody who subscribed to us on YouTube. We reached over 100. I think we almost close to 110 now. So slowly but surely, we constantly growing in subscribers, which is a great sign. More and more people is tuning in to the page and what we got going on. So, man, we just on the year 2. More parlay game to come, man. More years to come. So, on sky's the limit for where we finna go. But man, keep rocking with us, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vic, what you got for them?
For sure. Hey, definitely the engagement is there. That's what we want. That's what we like to see. We see some, some shit talking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good conversation going on about these picks that we've been throwing out there. You know, if you don't agree with us, fade us. You know, if you rocking with the picks, if you like what we doing, hey, ride with us on the picks. But hey, we're gonna do it together. Hey, keep showing that love. Let's keep growing this community out. We're gonna keep providing y'all with this great content, this good information on these games, on these picks, and how to pick them. So hey, let's keep doing what we do. Keep showing the love. Hey, let's go. Keep engaging. Subscribe on that YouTube channel. All right. We need to get these followers up. I want to see us get these followers up as well. So let's get it.
Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what to do. Hey, let's have a great winning week. We will see y'all next week for the Week 11 NFL slate. Stay tuned for the teaser content dropping soon. And make sure y'all tune into the recap episode. One of the most transparent podcasts out there. We're going to let y'all know if we win. We're going to let y'all know if we lose. That's just how we do. We keep it 100. We'll see y'all next week for the Week 11 NFL slate. Much love, everybody. Let's get this money.